Hello and welcome to ATI 4448 Project Management and Senior Design 1. Project Management, Senior Design 1 and Senior Design 2 are capstone courses that will assist in tying different course material that you had from other classes over the past couple of years. It will provide you with a chance to apply that knowledge to develop a new product that is not in the market yet. You will go through the process of designing, developing, planning, the execution and the delivering of a product with the uncertainty and risk that will be surrounding the outcomes over 2 semesters period. When you have a new product, new design, you will have lots of uncertainty that you will not know. So you will get to experience that with real life idea, real life product that you are going to develop over the course of 2 semesters. You will select a team to work with. You will have my assistant, of course. Anything that you need, you can ask me about it, and I will be more than glad to assist you with the project advisors, or advising, and any other things that you need. You can select also a faculty advisor. And the faculty advisor will assist you in other aspects. If you need electrical faculty that has an electrical background or civil background or mechanical background, then we have the faculty that you need to advise you in these areas. And you will have other resources available on campus to produce the prototype for your product. These two courses are a sequence that will assist you in developing new skills and enhancing existing skills. My name is Professor Yusuf and I will be your instructor for this course. So please feel free to contact me via email at yusufn@daytonastate.edu. You can also come during office hours face to face. Actually, I encourage that. Or you can do virtual office hours through Skype, and that's for the people who will not be able to come face to face or far from the campus. You can just communicate through Skype. So basically, you have many channels to utilize or to use to communicate with me to understand the requirements to succeed in this class and to get the advice you need for your project. Please take the time to view and read and understand all the provided material. 99% of your questions are addressed in the syllabus, the documents that will be provided, the PowerPoint, anything that you need, it's there. But still, with all that and with the lectures, you can still come to my office. I will be available based on the office hours, and you can either come walk in, or you can take an appointment, and I will be more than glad to assist. My office hours are posted under the announcements tab through the online learning system. So if you go to announcements and click on that, you can see my office hours posted down there. For easy access to the course material, I created for you a link with the welcome announcement. So you can see the welcome announcement at the first page, and you can see click here to start. So when you click, it will take you to the course material under the course content, and it will start with the first module in the course material or under course content. So again, to assist you with that, I have all the material under course content, and we'll talk about that. There will be no textbook for this course, since many of the resources have been used to create and develop the course material. I used material from all these books and from all these resources. So you can, if you would like, you can check some of these resources from the library, public library, Daytona State college library or online. You can get some of them used for lower price. Um, some of the resources or references that I used is Effective Project Management, A Guide to Project Management Body of Knowledge. You can use the 5th edition or the 6th edition, it doesn't matter. Applied Project Management, Operations Management, um, Sustainability and Supply Chain Management. The course is online, so all course material will be available for you through the online learning system. Your homepage will display the different courses where you can click on your course of interest and then access the course information. I suggest that you navigate through the different tabs to get yourself familiar with the course organization, especially if you are new to the online course learning. In addition, I would suggest that you log in at least once every 24 hours, preferred, you know, to stay current with course requirements and other changes. So again, to view the course material, you need to navigate through the different tabs on the course homepage under Farkun Online. If you would like to look at the course material, you can go through the tabs at the top. Actually, I can show you. So when you have the course information and you go to the main page, you can see the announcements, and when you click on the announcements, you should be able to see the welcome, the office hours, and other things. You have the course content, so you can click on the course content. You can click on the assignments and look at the different assignments that will be assigned for you for this semester. You can look at the discussion. You can look at the exams assigned, and the grades has its own area where you can look at the grades. So those are the different tabs that you can navigate through. But to make it easy for you, actually I put all the course material under the course content, including the assignments, the discussion, quizzes, everything under the course content. So to make it easy for you, I had everything under the same place, course content. At the same time, you can go to announcements and see what's new under announcements. You can go to other tabs if you need. So if the assignment, you don't see the assignment under the course content, you can still see it under course assignments. So you have two places where you can actually link to the assignment and look at the course material and other course activities if you need. The modules will be released on a weekly basis. To reduce the confusion, I'm releasing those modules on a weekly basis, so you can see it, finish it, and then move on to the next module. Actually, you cannot move to the next module unless you finish the discussion for the first module. So you need to access your online courses on a daily basis to make sure that you are up to date with the due dates, with the assignments, with everything that you need to do for that week. One of the most important things that I added is the syllabus quiz, which should be completed as soon as possible. Once we start the semester, you have to finish the syllabus quiz. It's just quiz that will make sure that you went through the syllabus and you know the different material that will be or that's explained in the syllabus. but failing to complete the quiz could lead to purging from the course, because at that point I will not know that you are still available, are you still interested in the course or not. And by the end of the first week, actually, we need to report if students are interacting or they are responding to online activities or not. So make sure to finish the syllabus quiz as soon as possible. In addition, we have a weekly participation discussion. All students are required to complete a weekly discussion which should be posted by Sunday of each week. So make every attempt to post your initial response by the middle of the module week. The first week will not include a discussion since we have the syllabus quiz. So don't worry about the first week, but start from the second week. So we have the posting will start or will begin from week 2. After that, week 2, week 3, and so on. So make sure to complete those weekly discussion. The weekly discussion is to answer the questions posted and reply to at least one of your classmates' post before the end of the submission period. So you have to post your answers to the questions and respond to one of your classmates, at least one. You need to answer the same questions every week. It's the same questions. And all what I need you to answer is, did you read the material? Did you understand? How can you implement that in your job? And if you have any questions. If you don't have any questions, you can say nothing for this week, but you have to add the questions and the answers for each week. So the right way to do it is to post the question and post the answers under that, and then reply to one of your classmates. There is no need for a Word document for that. Just answer the question within that post. If you missed the submission period, your grade for that week will be 0. So you cannot submit one and say, can I submit one? I just missed it. Can I submit one for last week? No, you can't. Discussion is weekly discussion. So once we pass that discussion, you cannot post for the last week. Although this has been stated before, it will be repeated again in this slide, emphasizing the different communication channels available for this course. So again, we're saying that communication should be through phone, email, Skype, or in person. Virtual office hours are posted online, so you can use Skype to communicate with me during those hours. Skype is free. It's a software that will come within Windows. So if you have Windows, you have Skype. If you don't have Windows and you download Outlook on your Apple machine, then you can also add Skype through Outlook. So you have the ability to do that. If you don't have that, you can download Skype and install it on your Apple machine if you want. So Skype is available for installation. You can install it for free, and once you install it, you can add me as one of your contacts. And then with Skype, you can share a document, you can share the screen, you can ask questions as needed, whether you want audio or video. I will be available for you during the virtual office hours. Email messages should be written in a professional word. So, chat or text language should not be in your email. Make sure to write in a professional way. And, the whole idea from this, it's not to formalize the relation between me and you. It's just to get you used to formal communication when working in a company. So the whole idea is to push you to uh, understand the way that it should be in a professional environment, in uh, a work environment. Um, Students are encouraged to communicate through face-to-face. I am in the office. I have office hours. Please feel free to come and drop by at any time. I will be more than glad to assist you. So, having email, having phone, having Skype, that's fine. But if you can and you are in the area, please drop by and talk to me about your project, talk to me about the class. I will be more than glad to assist you. Assignment submission should be through Falcon Online. Don't email me any assignments unless I asked you to do that, or you've been told to do that. Late assignments will not be accepted. Um, any late assignment, that will be up to the instructor to decide if you are allowed or not. You need maybe documentation because of your sickness or other paperwork to be allowed to submit by email or to submit a late assignment. Um, to submit the assignment, you need to use the following format for the naming. So the naming format should be, for example, assignment 1, 44, 48, and your last name. If you don't use that format, points will be deducted or subtracted from your grade. And again, the idea here is not to give you a hard time or to punish you. It is to push you to use accuracy, to report or to write according to requirements. It's very important as engineer to submit a report according to the requirements and with accuracy. And one of the things, the title, the name, everything that we need to add in that paper, in that document, has to be accurate. And that's why, I'm pushing towards these small things, but they might add when you are in a professional environment. You need to include a cover page for each assignment, or at least your name and student number, student ID for that assignment. All assignments should be submitted in Microsoft Word or PDF format. If you submit in another format, it will be very hard for me to view it if it's not in one of those formats. There will be 2 exams through the whole semester, midterm and the final. Both exams will be true, false, and multiple choice questions. The final will include all chapters within the course material. You will not be able to start your final exam until you finish your peer evaluation first. Peer evaluation for the team. So you need to evaluate your team members, their work in the project. And once you do that evaluation, once you finish that evaluation, then you will be able to take your final exam. So make sure to finish that before your final. And during the semester, as we progress, I will provide announcements just to remind you of doing that. The group project will be divided into 3 group project assignments that should be submitted over the progress of the semester. And again, not to delay the project until the end or the last minute or the last week. So we're going to work on it slowly over the semester to make sure that we are accomplishing or completing that project. The purpose of the project is to learn. So we need to learn through the whole semester and not in the last week of the semester. Although it will be collaborative teamwork, so it's teamwork, yes, but each one in the team should submit their own copy of the group assignment. So after everybody's done, you did the editing, you finished, finalized everything, everyone will submit their copy. When you submit your copy, it will be under your last name. And if you did not submit your own copy, then points will be subtracted for that. So the group assignment naming format, again, we have to format the name exactly as it's required, which is PA1, project assignment 1, and course, which is 4448, and your last name. So each member of the team will submit under their own last name. The project report should be submitted with proper grammar and correct spelling. I'm sure that we have 3 in the team, so with 3 people in the team, 3 students in the team, you can review, see if there are any grammar issues or spelling issues, and fix it before you submit your report. The idea is to train you for professional environment and to submit accurate reports. By the way, if you need any help in writing that report, we have the Writing Center, and we have actually a person who will be on campus, on the ATC campus, to assist in writing the report if you need. For grading, it's very important to work and submit all course activities. Having high grades in the exams alone will not make you pass the course. All activities are designed to complement each other and to assist in the learning process. So there is no activities or group of activities by itself that will make you pass the class. It's like a holistic approach for all activities. So you have to finish all of them. If you have questions about the grades, then you can email me, and I will be more than glad to answer your question. Do not post it in the discussion. This is about grading. This is about you. So you have to email it separately and not to post it in the discussion area. Project Management and Senior Design 1 is a capstone course that includes statement of work, milestones, activity decisions, timelines, scheduling, and resource allocation methods. And we are implementing that on the product that we are designing. So basically, we are learning how to plan to execute that project, and how to organize it, and how to manage it, and how to control it, to make sure that we are producing the right product with project management techniques and tools. So the course is an application oriented where it utilizes the project management tools and techniques through real life product design and development, creating prototype and presenting an end product at the end of the semester. There will be a presentation by the end of the first semester, and there is another presentation by the end of the second semester. So the objectives of this course is to implement the concepts of project management in an engineering project using the different project management tools. And of course, as a team member or manager, you will be able to function as either the manager of that team, or the leader of that team, or as a team member. At the beginning of the semester, we start learning about product design and development. So the way that I introduced the material for you, first we need to look at how can we design and how to look at things. So we need to do research. Is the product in the market? Does it exist? If it exists, how can I change it or make a robust or cost-effective new product? If the product does not exist, what are the requirements for a new product? How can I collect the requirements, and based on customer needs, I can translate that into design specifications. So we're going to look at the design specifications, at the development, at the processes that's needed, how to create a prototype for that, and then At the second semester, we are going to talk about testing and knowing the activities required to build that product. Then we can calculate the time and the cost associated with the processes, or each process or these processes needed to plan for the project and to create the product. We need to manage the time to finish within schedule, and we need to manage the cost to finish within budget. In addition, we need to identify the human resources that and the skills that will be needed to produce the product. We need to address product quality, risk, and uncertainty that will be associated with the new product. We need to know how to deliver at the end of the project a successful product that will be accepted by the client. During the project, the design and the development team will be communicating with everyone involved in the project through different communication channels, which will be actually managed by the team or the team leader. So we need to know how to manage communication with the client, manage communication with the supplier, manage communication with team members, with other stakeholders who will be involved in this product. By the end of the second semester, the project will be closed and the product will be submitted to the instructor. The final product will be at the end of the second semester, but we need an initial prototype, a working prototype at the end of the first semester. And we start testing that product in the second semester, and then adjusting the product to finish or to finalize the prototype. We can reprint it again with the new specifications and with the new adjustments. Part of the learning process will be using different software packages as tools. You can either use the software provided by the college or any available software on the net. The software provided by the college, it's free, and you can download it, you can install it on your machine, it's yours, such as Microsoft Project, and that's for the planning and implementation of the project. You can also use Microsoft Visio, and that will assist you in graphical representation and network diagrams for the project. So to plan and execute the project properly, we need to learn those kind of techniques and tools and software packages. If you are going to go with the college free packages, please contact Michelle Belfort. She's the person who will be responsible for providing you with the link to download and install it in your machine. So she will give you the link. You can register online, and then once you register online, then you can download it, install it, and it will give you the license key to keep it on your machine. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to use any of the available communication channels mentioned in this lecture. That will be all for this session. Thank you and have a great day.